Welcome to this talk on methods for evaluating large language models, where we focus on the metrics that truly matter and how they drive optimized performance. Over the next slides, I will guide you through practical evaluation components, common scoring approaches, their limits, and how to build a reliable, repeatable framework for assessing model behavior in real tasks. Effective evaluation rests on three core pillars: realistic datasets that mirror edge cases, metrics that quantify desired properties like factuality and fluency, and a rigorous methodology to govern testing, noise handling, and score analysis. The visualization here highlights how these components interact to produce meaningful, product-aligned evaluation outcomes. Rouge family metrics measure overlap with human references using n-gram counts, longest common subsequence, and skip bigram matches, but they trade off recall and precision and can reward superficial paraphrasing. As shown, pairing Rouge with semantic or factual checks helps catch factual inaccuracies and gives a more comprehensive view of summary quality beyond surface overlap. Classic n-gram translation metrics like BLEU, SacreBlue, NIST, and Meteor each capture different aspects: precision, standardized tokenization, rare n-gram weighting, and synonym matching. But they remain largely syntax-bound and blind to logic or functionality, so the path forward is to combine them with deeper semantic and task-specific metrics for more holistic evaluation. Vector cosine similarity on sentence embeddings helps overcome literal overlap limits by capturing synonymy and paraphrase patterns, making it useful for semantic matching. Implementation choices and domain-specific model selection matter, and because similarity alone doesn't flag factual or fluency errors, it's best used as part of an ensemble for robust assessment. NLI-based fact consistency scoring treats the reference as a premise and generated text as a hypothesis, classifying outputs as entailment, neutral, or contradiction to produce a fact consistency score. This method improves factuality checks, though model quality and domain tuning of the NLI system are important for reliable results in specialized knowledge areas. Large model-based evaluation uses pointwise or side-by-side prompting to score fluency, safety, and accuracy, offering deeper nuance and scalable automation, but it carries risks like verbosity bias, self-preference, position bias, and high compute cost. Mitigating strategies include calibrated prompts, statistical testing, and careful prompt design to reduce bias and improve reliability. Perplexity measures a model's internal probability over sequences and can indicate relative predictive performance, but it is not a direct proxy for quality because low perplexity can still produce fluent, yet incorrect outputs, or favor rare but odd phrasing. Use perplexity for intrinsic comparisons and held-out analysis, not as a standalone assessment of downstream usefulness or factuality. Noise in LLM evaluation arises from stochastic sampling, chained calls, and API variance, and we mitigate this with multi-run aggregation to quantify uncertainty and with self-consistency techniques that select majority answers. Long-term monitoring of variance helps detect drift early, so tracking confidence intervals and stability over time is essential for production reliability. Prompt perturbation and metric dispersion explore how synonym, substitution, shuffling, and format tweaks affect outputs. High dispersion signals brittle behavior, while low dispersion suggests robustness, and the strategic response is iterative prompt engineering, curated few-shot examples, and calibration layers to normalize inputs and reduce metric instability. For RAG and multi-step agents, evaluate components separately, retriever metrics like precision at K and NDCG, and generator metrics such as faithfulness and generation quality, while logging intermediate scores to trace error propagation. Ablation with grounding documents helps attribute performance gains to context rather than memorization, revealing early-stage retrieval faults that cascade downstream. Grounding gaps occur when models answer correctly without retrieved context, masking reliance on parametric knowledge. Comparative scoring with and without provided documents exposes such over-reliance, and integrating context relevance retrieval with authoritative sources and scoring ensures answers use up-to-date, verifiable information when needed. A continuous improvement framework combines a balanced dashboard across surface, semantic, and NLI metrics, automated CI, CD for collection and review, dataset refinement to add new failure modes, and an iterative flywheel that turns evaluation findings into updated training data and product improvements, creating a living loop that steadily raises model reliability and alignment.